A very good evening to all the dignitaries and the school leaders present here. It's amazing that I've been a part of all the brain feed events, and I've literally grown up along with all the speakers right here. Most of them know me from when I was a child. So it's my honor to present to you. So my life had transformation twice. Once, of course, when I was on the stage and was crowned as a Femina Miss India, and was on the Femina magazine, which is almost every girl's dream. And from here, I found a voice. A girl found a voice as a speaker and someone who could actually make a difference with what she said. And post which, I had a journey into my motherhood. Now my daughter is 3 years old, and I find it very dearly that she's transformed me completely into a new person. But through this journey, I realized that I never wanted to forget that I'm a Miss India with beauty and purpose. That led me to my transformation. I know, looks like a VLCC poster, but that was me with just the right nutrition and right guidance with a fitness trainer. This led me to introduce to you today, Simplified. Transforming lives at the roots. Not forgetting that everything starts from the foundational level, that is our schools. And you, my leaders, are the pioneers to this change in everybody's life. It is a great honor to tell you that the real heroes that our children see today is quite misleading. No offense to any of them, but Sachin Tendulkar has not had boost in his life, I'm sure, and it is definitely not his secret of success while he gets into the pitch to bat a six. Or Shah Rukh or Alia Bhatt confirming that they have chips or McDonald's, which is absolutely not true. And I, for my entire life, had Horlicks in the morning thinking I'm tall just because of that. But I believe it's just the genetics. So the misleading heroes, and especially now that we have some great amenities even present here who speak about how packaging is completely misleading. Nestle in Australia or other countries does not have the amount of sugar that Indian Nestle gives in babies' foods. And the ketchup showing tomatoes, fresh tomatoes from the farm, they only add a little bit of tomato puree, which is written in the back. So who is reading these labels? Us as adults who understand the language but yet are completely away from these supermarkets where we actually get to pick the things for home. So from supermarkets where we feel brown bread today is healthy, but sometimes we don't know that it's just white colored into brown. So what if we taught our kids, our children, how to care for their bodies instead of how to fix them? From here, this is okay? So from here is when the birth of Simplified, the book in your hands, has had, which leads to teaching the children at a very young age, how to read nutrition labels, what a balanced diet actually is, how proteins and carbs and what's the proportion they are supposed to eat at a very fun level. The books that you're seeing, the illustrations are made by a Bombay designer and by a nutritionist who's got 18 years of experience in this field. And why hydration? We ask them to drink 3 liters of water. We ask them to sleep 8 hours. But do we know why? To explain to our children. We do not. So this book carries all the fundamentals like introduction to nutrition, basic food groups and diet, and balanced meals, how digestion really works, not just to pass a biology exam, but actually how it works. Junk food versus healthy options. We ask them not to eat biscuits, but what are we offering instead? And mindful eating habits. So these are some of the chapters that we have given as a part of the book and also as modules, since we are all digital now, and with some fun activities to keep them engaged and for them to recollect what they have studied. And a 5th grade student will be proudly able to tell that I finally understand healthy eating habits and I know what a balanced diet is. We also have designed some beautiful classroom digital on digital smart boards. We have modules which are presented by my nutritionist. So this is a little bit about me and what I have done, and about my lead nutritionist who's also given her introduction in the book. And why simplified? Because we have year-long access where the students get to see in person and understand these chapters. And it's inclusive, and every teacher who's present in the very classroom can also learn. It's providing holistic wellness beyond just sugar awareness. Why just not to eat sugar? And these are our last year partners. I'm very proud to announce that they have believed in the vision of giving holistic development along with me. This is about a little more with the QR code you can scan, but also given in your brochures in the books. And today, keeping the launch short and sweet, and I couldn't have asked for a better person to launch this book. It felt very important to not just have a personality who represents herself, but truth, clarity, and child-centered care. There is truly no one more befitting this, Dr. Shivaranjani Santosh. She's a pediatrician who spent years advocating children's health, speaking fearlessly against misinformation and ensuring that every parent has access to honest and evidence-based guidance. Her relentless 8 years fight for ORS standards changed national policy, but more importantly, it protected millions of children. Thank you, ma'am. One of them is my child. Her work mirrors exactly what Simplified stands for: education that empowers, information that protects, and knowledge that shapes the future. It is an honor to have you with us today, ma'am, and I would like to invite you onto the dais with a huge round of applause to officially launch this book.